Now, as you can see, we're getting in on the game field action right now, and as we go through that video, you hear the elation that they have as they open their robot kit. It's the same that we share for seeing them out here and seeing this first game get underway here.
And as they get started, you can see each robot heading right into the middle. The way our game works is that there's two different colored balls, blue and red. The blue representing clean water and the red balls representing contaminants in the water.
And what they're going to try to do is take those water particles and take them to one of two places on the field. They're going to try to either take them to those corners that you see over on the river banks that are bordered by the green in the corners. They're going to be getting a point for each of those clean water particles, putting them into those reserves. Or they're going to take those orange contaminant particles, take them up onto the bridge, and then put them into their laboratories. Now, on the screen, you see at that bottom third, a hazard sign pop up next to Team Aqua. That signifies that a penalty has actually happened. We'll talk about those later on. And as you see the points start to rack up as well, we'll take you through the game and somewhat how it works piece by piece for those of you who are going to be joining us later on. So for right now, you see both those hazards up. It looks like both teams right now are suffering from penalties. Most penalties in this game are 5 points, and you can get them in a few different ways.
Yeah, the most common way that you'll see penalties gained is that red and blue square right in the middle of the river. If the wrong colored team enters that square, that is a 5-point penalty for blocking the flow of water. And you can see up there the Aqua Alliance is dropping off their orange contaminant particles. Once 10 of those have been placed in the laboratory, contaminants will stop flowing in the river. If there's no contaminants in the river at the end of the game, both teams get a 15-point cooperation bonus.
And so you can see right on the bridge right now where both of those robots, one for Hydro and one for Aqua, are starting to unload it. You also see that hopper that's behind that bridge. That's what's allowing those balls to start working their way down the river. So you see right now that there are quite a few of them, and they're getting unloaded at equal increments, one blue ball every single second. At the beginning of the game, what we'll try to do is unload 50 balls. There are 40 of those clean water particles and then 10 of those orange contaminant particles as well.
And right now, as we hit the end game, teams must prepare for the upcoming flood. There's different ways to get bonus points. One is if your team is parked successfully on the bridge, you get 5 points. And if your robot is able to hang on that bar right on the end, that is a 20-point bonus per hanging robot. So you can see one member of the Alliance pulling its robot up, no longer on the ground, for those extra 20 points as the game ends.
And you can hear the crowd cheering as this first game of the inaugural First Global Challenge concludes. Bangladesh, that country that we had just featured, did a phenomenal job in terms of their alliance, getting 71 points to Aqua's 37. So a very entertaining first game, but certainly a lot to follow here as well. We're looking forward to taking you to a lot more of that action.